Alright, it's only me in it. I just come on here, I'm on this afternoon. Just talk about Whitesnake. Kind of come on and talk about these things, about Whitesnake and that, but I'm on this afternoon. I got this box set come through, the Slip of the Tongue, whatever that is, 30th anniversary edition. So I thought, much the same as the Motorhead video I done a wee while ago, I thought I'd just come on and open it live and have a look around about it live. I wasn't going to buy this one had been out for a long time, this box set, probably more than a year. And the 1987 one was alright. The Slide It In one's the bomb when you're talking about Whitesnake box sets. This one I wasn't really that bored about because there wasn't really that much in it that I didn't have. But what being a couple of weeks after Christmas and that, this came out and somebody was selling it off pretty cheap for new stock. As you can see there, it's got the cellophane on it, so I thought, hey, why not just be going and open it live and see what's, because I don't know what's in it. To be honest, I wasn't that bored about it, but I got it for a price that was unbeatable. The thing was, I had to wait. I've been waiting for this coming since the middle of last week, and it was Royal Mail that was delivering it. Kind of picked it up on Monday, and this is Thursday. God knows where it is. I worked there for 25 years, but the service is absolute crap. So anyway, I'm just going to sit this. I'll sit you there. I don't know if you can still see us. Can you still see us? I don't know. I think I was going to see what. I've got that leaned up against something there. Hang on, I'm just looking. Aye, hang on, it's alright, I think. Right. So anyhow, is I need to get a knife to get into this. So just a bit of background about Slip of the Tongue. This came out in, around about 1989, when I was 15. And at the time, Whitesnake was kind of hot to trot at the time. Sorry for pointing a knife at you, that's a bit rude. But at the time, Adrian Vandenberg was a guitar player with Vivian Campbell, who had been in Dio and subsequently went on to disappear into Def Leppard. Never a guy that I really ken. I ken a lot of folk that go mental for Vivian Campbell. Never a guy that I really was that bothered about. Or Adrian Vandenberg, because a pair of them technically good guitar players didn't make any music that really spoke to me. But they got Steve Vai, because apparently Adrian Vandenberg, if this is a true story, he hurt his wrist or something after writing all the songs on the album. And they got Steve Vai to play with it for £1 million at the time. It was a lot more money at the time than it is now. Hang on, I need to get a knife to get into that, so I don't want to. I don't want to spend ages trying to get the cellophane off, I guess. So I paying Steve Vai £1 million, who had fresh come from David Lee Roth's band. And he played with Frank Zappa and made a few guitar albums. Again, great guitar player, Steve Vai. Not really my cup of tea. Again, liked his stuff with David Lee Roth. Once he joined Whitesnake, know so much. I don't know why they keep putting these bloody band things around there. What is that all about? But anyway, when this first came out, it was like 50 quid or something. I was like, I'm paying 50 quid for that. But they were selling it for 25 knicker. And I had some Christmas tips left over, so I just thought, just for the set, for the 1987, they slide it in the 1987 and this. So we just open it. It's a nice sturdy box here. I don't know about this thing. We don't really need that. It's a nice sturdy box here. Try to work out a tell on this. There's a wee bit of wee sticker on that that'll keep 6 CD and DVD Super Deluxe Special Edition. Right, let's see what we've got in here. First out, a wee book. It's like a ladybird book, but that's got, oh, that looks as if that'll be quite a good read. It's got a wee book there showing you all the pictures for the era. And Ken, this is when Whitesnake went out right out of the tap. Ken, you've got to say that Whitesnake's probably to blame for what became grunge rock. With folk just saying, what is going on here? Ken, I can't relate to these super rich, successful people driving about in big flashy motors with impossibly beautiful women surrounding them. Ken, that didn't appeal to your man in the street, so they wanted the rain thing. So, Ken, that wee book will be nice. I've got a wee read at that in the library later on, Ken, aka the shit house. What is this now? I think this looks like it's like a wee picture book. A wee bit flimsier. It's kind of slightly bigger than a CD booklet. Got the same thing, Ken, look. Ken, obviously they guys are making a lot of money, but when you're talking about hard rock, you're talking about the people's music, and these don't look like the people's people. Ken, these just look like mega rich elite rock stars, which Ken, some of them were. I don't know how much Rudy Sarzo's making these days, but Ken, David Coverdale, Ken, look like a real rock star in the days. These days, looks like an old woman. Needs to get rid of the brown specs. I'm pretty sure he's done one of these videos unboxing his own bulks, which is, Ken, pretty sure he's probably a lot softer on it than I am. What we got here, a big poster for Whitesnake's Slip of the Tongue album. Now, Ken, it's not got the coolness of, I don't know, having a big poster of Led Zeppelin or something, or even Whitesnake 1987. It just doesn't speak the same language. So anyway, it doesn't look like there's any plectrums or nothing in here. We'll go to here. The rest of this stuff just looks like CDs. This is Slip of the Tongue, original 1989 album with 30th anniversary remaster, which means it's not a remix, because Slip of the Slide It In, it's bloody things are too similarly named. Slide It In was remixed 3 years ago as now, and it sounds amazing. Again, it's the best version of Slide It In there is. I would rather have had a remix of this, because it's as ever blowing as the hairdos and the money and the makeup and all these things. It's just totally overproduced. Too many overdubs. Ken, when you think of Whitesnake, you think bluesy rock. On this you've got Steve Vai, just Ken, guitars, wall all the place. Ken, some of it's really good. Ken, like stuff like Wings of the Storm, really good. And I don't know, they could have just done with stripping it back in a bit and making a bit more earthier. Ken, I'd have quite liked a remix of it. There's some remix at the arse end of this, but and plus they've changed the running order as well. That's a bit strange. But anyway, can't be sitting here talking about this all day. Whoa, nearly dropped it there. What's this now? Slip of the Tongue. What is this? It's like a kind of promo album. This is a promo album with interviews with David Coverdale in between each of the songs. This is the Evolutions disc, which has also been on the 1987 box set, which is, again, just early demos of stuff, which sounds as if they're probably in a rehearsal room with a tape recorder. And then the way they've kind of mixed all these versions together, so the start of the song is like them in a rehearsal room getting the riffs together, and then it will change a wee bit to like a kind of proper demo, and then a more proper demo, and then kind of more like the finished thing towards the end of the song. So it's quite interesting to listen to, but you probably won't listen to it the once. What we got here? Disc 4. I think this is. This is a CD. Whitesnake live at Donington. Or is it? No, wait, no, this is the monitor mixes, which basically means it's stuff in the studio. A lot of stuff to listen to there. Kind of a version of Vandenberg's Burning Heart on there as well, and a version of We Wish You Well for the Love Hunter. Again, that'll be interesting. I've never heard that before. Again, that'll be interesting. These things will be interesting to listen to, but I wasn't not paying 50 quid for that. What's this? A Trip to Granny's House, session tapes, wheezy interludes and jams, which basically sounds like Whitesnake mucking about, which probably goes in the listen to it once, and never listened to it again category. What we got here? The last two discs here are, in fact, I thought it was a full concert of Donington. See, I've already got the Donington concert on double CDs. They must have brought it out maybe about 15 years ago or whatever. But this was like a cut down single disc version without the guitar solos and stuff. So I'm just talking about the 1990 Donington. What age would we have been at that? Just turned 16 or whatever. You're talking about the 1990. The arse end of the 80s. You're still in you're in the third term of a Tory government back then. John Major's the Prime Minister. Just took her from Margaret Thatcher. We had bugger all. There was no way we could have went to Donington when we were 16 years old. So we listened to it round at Barry Nichols' house on the radio. So they used to broadcast Donington on the radio every year, and it was Thunder, Choir Boys, Poison, Aerosmith, Whitesnake. Spent the day in the house listening to Donington on the wireless. And I knew that there was professionally recorded tapes of this, and we had it. We had the bootleg tape that I for radio. I had the bootleg tape for years, and then when this come out, like the other version, the 2 CD version, they cut all the David Coverdale just swore right through the hill. You've got to have your own opinion on ethically what it's like to swear if you're in the public forum. Because I used to swear all the time and no care. But then somebody says to me, "Hey, I watch your Facebook videos, you know," and I'd be sitting with my wines or whatever, and then the next thing you just start swearing for no reason. And that made me rethink my own particular, I don't swear by the best of them, but just for, if you're going to be putting on things that folk are going to watch, they might be sitting with their gran or sitting with their wines or whatever, so you need, there's somebody dinging us, you need to tone it down. Whereas David Coverdale, he's a rock star and never, and you're dealing with a field full of 100,000 folk that's all pissed and are having a good laugh at folk swearing. But then when this came out, I was expecting to hear the swearing on it, but they cut it all out for some reason. It was fine to have it broadcast now the airwaves on Radio 1, yet when he brought his own version out of it, they cut all the swearing out. I don't know what that's all about, whether he maybe got the tapes after BBC and they'd cut all the swearing out. Talking about that version of Whitesnake, I remember at the time thinking that on the day David Coverdale didn't sing that great, but I mean in the 30 years since, he's been absolutely brutal at times, and now you just go back and think, hey, that's what David Coverdale does. And the Bond were alright playing the slip of the tongue stuff and stuff, know that much before 1987, but Tommy Aldridge is a great drummer, and everybody in it, top musicians. It's just it's like a football team. Just because you've got the best players doesn't necessarily mean to say you've got the best team. And he's talking about the DVD, which the DVD version is actually complete, and it's got the promotional videos and stuff, and a couple of videos. I think there's probably some video camera stuff here for the era in the studio and stuff. But anybody that's ever seen AC/DC's Live at Donington, which was recorded the year after this was AC/DC ones for 1991 Donington, which we also didn't go to, as we couldn't afford jack shit back in the days. But when you watch that, you're probably watching one of the best filmed video rock experiences of all time. The AC/DC one, you just cannot beat it. For the minute it starts, the camera work, the shots, the spectacle, the lot, the music is, you put it on the new and watch it from start to finish without skipping or anything. This Whitesnake one, I don't know what they were thinking about here. It had been recorded on like 3 cameras or something, and you can tell from the shots that they have got, which are quite blurry, that they had a decent stage production and stuff. It was just that somebody hadn't had the foresight that AC/DC had to actually film it properly, because it would have been really great. They've been up there with AC/DC one. As it is, the video of Whitesnake at Donington 1990 is a bit of a damp squib. It's pretty crap actually. So, again, well, I mean, they've given it away in this box set, which I have paid for in some way or another, but again, I don't know if I'll watch that again. But anyway, that was me. Again, that's all there is in it. Again, sometimes you get a wee plectrum or a backstage pass or just something like that, but there's nothing in this one. So again, I have went out there and I've got the slip of the tongue now, which again, 25 quid for how many discs is that? 7 discs, about a couple of books and a poster and a nice wee box. I suppose no bad, no bad. But again, how much will I listen to it? That's the thing when you buy music, innit? It's to go back 30 years in Kidone, where oh, there's somebody's delivered something through the door there. But anyway, I'm going to bugger off now. Thank you very much for watching. I know probably hardly anybody will watch this on the Facebook video, but I'll upload it onto my YouTube channel, which usually does a bit better. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I've gave you some insight into Whitesnake, but it's still out there. If you want to pick this up a wee bit cheaper, they're flogging half an hour, which means they're probably not going to be that rare later on, so they're not going to be worth any money. But again, if you fancy something nice, I was actually looking for there was a 2-disc version of this, which was about 10 years ago maybe, or no, in fact it was 2009. I think it was the 20th anniversary version, which is pretty scarce now and probably goes for about 20 quid, and again, I had to pay the 20 quid for that. So for an extra £5, I've got everything that's in there, and I've got the nice wee packaging as well. Right, I'm going to drink my tea now. I've got a cup of tea here and it's getting cold. Right, I'll see you all after. Ta-ta.